The Hytale situation right now is actually kind of insane. Important. We expect over 1 million players on the early access release day for Hytale, January 13th. Please download the launcher today and log in now to help us significantly reduce launch day stress. Let us know if you're having any issues. 1 million players was what they were expecting. We're seeing a very high rate of new Hytale players. There might be issues with login and emails. It's slowly catching up. Hytale, a game with native Linux support, got 2.8 million concurrent players in the first day. 2.8 million. That's a whole lot of players. Unfortunately, shortly after, this was debunked. On the Hytale info subreddit, Simon confirms that 2.8 million people are currently playing Hytale right now. Simon, 2.8 at the moment. I've got the admin panel up still. This has been reported fake, as players were able to spoof their name when joining servers. You can view the patch notes about it right here. So while the 2.8 million number is definitely fake, the game has still done incredibly well. Hytale isn't even out yet, and it's already made enough money to cover the next 2 years of development costs. Minecraft-style sandbox Hytale looks to be a significant hit, even at the early access stage. Hot on the heels of predicting over 1 million players for tomorrow's launch, its developers said Hytale has already made enough money to cover the next 2 years of development. Simon himself said the next 2 years of dev costs are now covered through Hytale pre-purchases. He added, combined with my personal commitment of 10 years, we're looking very strong in the future. Here is the tweet in specific that confirms this. Got 1.2 million views and 40,000 likes. There are 3 purchase options available. The standard edition, which costs $23.99, the supporter edition, which costs $41.99, and the founders edition that costs $83.99. They now have a development team of over 50 plus or so. It all points to enormous early success for Hytale, which has endured a tumultuous development. They also confirmed that it was a damn miracle that they were able to actually salvage Hytale. It was barely playable. All basics were broken. Camera movement, combat, crafting, building, game loop, sounds, rendering, everything was wrong. It should have taken years to fix, but within weeks, we got the game into a playable, fun state. And now, instead of slowing down or celebrating release, we have to keep pushing for years to make up for the time that was lost. So yes, I feel anger. I'm turning that into focus and execution. I'm committing more money, more time, and personal sacrifice to deliver the game this vision it deserves. Shortly after launch, Hytale surges to the most watched game on Twitch, attracting over 420,000 viewers with its long-awaited launch. 420,000. So, you know what? Maybe it didn't reach 2.8 million concurrent players, but 420,000 viewers is nothing to mock, nothing to scoff at. Very few, if any, MMO release in years has come close to 420,000 concurrent viewers on Twitch. It might have taken a decade of development, cancellation, a miraculous project revival, but Hytale, the Minecraft-esque voxel sandbox RPG, has finally launched into early access. As a metric for just how much hype Hytale has built up, its first announcement trailer has amassed an absurd 62 million views. That's actually kind of crazy, since it was first uploaded in 2018. We are eternally yearning to play with blocks. For Hytale, that yearning seems to have paid off. After going live earlier today, Hytale is, at the time of writing, the most watched game on Twitch by far, attracting over 200 or 420,000 viewers across thousands of streams. Not 100, not 1,000, several thousand. That's actually incredible. It was just underneath the just chatting category, which is crazy, because we know why people are watching the just chatting category. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. A cursory survey of those launch streams seem to indicate that many Day 1 players are being brutally savaged by the bears roaming Hytale's forest, which, if you're wondering, matches the early experiences of PC gamer staff. There's a bear outside my starting hut. As I write this, it's not going well. Things do seem to be going very well for Hytale. Yesterday, the developer announced that the pre-purchase had already secured the next 2 years of early access development costs, and then this was made over on Simon's official Twitter. It has now been 7 days since early access launch, and I can confidently say that I have no regrets saving Hytale. It has been the most challenging but rewarding experience of my life. Thank you everyone for the amazing support, and a big thank you for the rebuilt Hytale team for trusting me to get this to the finish line in just a few months. I haven't been involved with Hytale development for many years, and coming back was a big unknown and a risk for me and my family. I fully trusted the people, and it just worked. Amazing team, every single one made a big difference. Once more, not reaching 2.8 million concurrent players isn't a big deal. They've reached almost 500,000 concurrents over on Twitch. There have been hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people that have purchased a game within the first few days of launch. They have so many people working on the game now. They've confirmed that they've secured several years worth of future development funding. That, I mean, it's obvious the game is an overwhelming success, and the year is just getting started. The last few months have had some absolutely insane releases that are MMO adjacent, but not directly MMO. There was the release of Where Winds Meet, which kind of took the world by storm just a couple months ago. That had MMO-esque worlds with an MMO-esque style of gameplay. And then a lot of people were hyping Hytale up as well as a brand new upcoming MMO that people were excited for. And ultimately, while not a traditional MMORPG, it does fill a lot of what MMO players wanted, and so did Where Winds Meet. So what we're seeing right now is not necessarily new MMORPGs excelling. What we're seeing is games that are like MMOs taking what people love about MMOs and excelling in their stead. And that could be the future of the genre. Who knows? But right now, Where Winds Meet's doing incredibly well. Hytale is doing incredibly well. And that's just a testament to the teams that are behind them and also the players that are willing to support them. Well, that and the fact that these are actually solid quality games rather than the MMO trash we've been getting for years. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.